Hi there, movie lovers. I'm Renee Brack and we've got a real mixed bag of fun films to check out on Movie Juice, and the highlight is Tropic Thunder. We've got all the guys on the show: Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr, Jack Black. Hardly any other Australian show got the access to the stars that we did. But right now, here's another comedy out this week, Baby Mama. It's about an infertile woman who wants to have a child, so she finds someone to have it for her.
When I first thought about Angie carrying someone else's baby, I thought, my wife's got to have sex with someone else's husband to do this? That's going to cost extra. It's out of the question.
Kate, I want you to put your baby inside me. I want to put my baby inside you.
You got you a baby mama? I got two of them.
No, I'm paying her.
You pay the bills, she had a baby. That's called a baby mama.
What kind of food is this for a pregnant woman? What you eat, the baby eats. What you listen to, the baby listens to.
If you listen to DMX, the baby comes out going...
She's crazy. It is like living with a child.
Did you just stick your gum under my coffee table?
I don't know.
You will literally be living with a child soon. You just should get used to it.
What is this all over you? Is that chocolate or poop? Is that chocolate or poop?
It's chocolate.
What if that had been poop?
You and I need to go out.
You sure getting an early jump on your baby proofing, but do not worry about a thing. Shouldn't be a problem for anybody over the age of 7.
Great.
There's something wrong with your toilet.
Your partner can help you prep for the great stretch of delivery. Massage the area daily to prevent tearing.
Excuse me, can I just spray a little Pam down in that area before the baby comes out?
Your water is breaking. We're gonna get to the hospital. Should we clean that up? No, somebody will get that.
The Edge of Love is another movie out this week and it's got Oscar written all over it. Keira Knightley, Matthew Rhys, Sienna Miller and Cillian Murphy co-star in a tangled love story that delves into the passion and the pathos of legendary poet Dylan Thomas.
I heard you on the radio. Like going home it was, your poems. Like going back.
The Edge of Love is a story about imploding friendships. It's about the relationship between a character called Vera Phillips and her childhood friend Dylan Thomas, his wife Caitlin Thomas, and Vera's new love interest.
Give us a fire pen.
I'm out of leaving fags. Give my head a good scratch, please.
I think when I first read the script, I thought it was one of the best scripts I've ever read, and Sharma MacDonald, Kira's mother, wrote it and did the most fantastic job. And it's this, like, beautifully written, very kind of quick dialogue. She just understands how to write characters.
It's the past Dylan lives. And you... isn't that me at all?
Maybe with a love so great and a love so
The first time I had to get up in front of the whole crew and sing, my knees were literally shaking. I mean, I didn't know, I really did want to vomit. And my dad said to me the week before, right, are you prepared? And my stomach just went, vroom. Oh, just don't talk about it, don't mention it. I don't think you're going to see a singing career from me anytime soon.
Now grab your chance to see The Edge of Love for free. We've got 20 double passes to give away, all thanks to Hoyts. Go to moviejuice.com.au, hit freebies, enter your details and answer this question in 25 words or less. What has been the most romantic moment in your life? Guess what's on Movie One Sunday night at 8:30? Shrek the Third. Voiced by funny guy Mike Myers, the Jolly Green Giant swaps his swamp for far, far away land and hates it. There are heaps of famous voices: Cameron Diaz as Fiona, Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots, and my favourite character, Donkey, voiced by Eddie Murphy.
This isn't a rehearsal, this is some hustle!
Shrek the Third picks up right where Shrek 2 left off.
Now, where were we?
The king, far, far away, Fiona's father, the little frog king, has taken ill.
You and Fiona are next in line for the throne.
Even on your deathbed, you're still making jokes.
Shrek doesn't think that ogres make good kings.
There's got to be somebody else. Anybody.
So he goes on a trip to Worcestershire High School to find a kid named Artie who's next in line after Shrek, played by Justin Timberlake.
Am I really the only heir?
and he has to convince Artie to come back and become king in his place.
If you think this whole mad scene ain't dope, just say, oh, no, you didn't. Then I'll know it's whack. No!
Artie is a quintessential teenager, I think. All of a sudden, he goes from being sort of an outcast to, you know, Shrek shows up and says, hey, you're the next king.
You're gonna be king. Yeah, right.
Electricious, expeditious, a zoomy zoom zoom.
We meet Merlin the Magician, played by the wonderfully talented genius Eric Idle from Monty Python.
Yeah! Ow! Oh, great! Oh, no!
And Merlin turns me into Puss and turns Puss into the donkey.
I've been abracadabra into a fancy feasting second-rate sidekick.
What's great about the third Shrek is that it's the continuing adventures of somebody who has to learn to believe in himself, coming to understand that ogres can be a king, ogres can be anything they want to be.
I think that went pretty well.
Now here's the highlight of the show. We've got the big guns of the action comedy Tropic Thunder. It's one of the funniest films this year and has Tom Cruise in the role that could make the public fall back in love with him. Hey, anything's possible. So get ready for Jack Black, Ben Stiller, Steve Coogan and Robert Downey Jr. with our US reporter Sal Morgan.
The action hero.
How's the adoption thing coming?
Not too great.
The comedy star.
You think you can do what I do? Take a picture of this.
The award winner.
My tools are human emotion.
Lazarus underwent a pigmentation alteration procedure in order to play the African-American sergeant.
Oh, yeah!
Did your inspiration for the story come from your own Hollywood experience?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, over the last 20 years, I've done a lot of movies and been on a lot of movie sets and experienced a lot of actors. And so it was all sort of like having fun with that world and being able to make fun of ourselves a little bit.
You're my brother.
Downey's amazing, you know, and there was very few people, I think, who could have pulled that role off, and it had to be somebody that you really believed was the greatest actor of his generation, and Downey is just a great actor, and people, you know, he has that credibility. Jack Black is, I'm just a huge fan of his, and I've worked with him before, and he was always the first choice for that role.
We went to make this comedy, and then I ended up in actual physical danger when I had to get up and ride this water buffalo. I could have died.
Did you think it was a coincidence that this water buffalo that you did ride became pregnant?
I don't know what you're insinuating. If you're saying that I had relations with a water buffalo, I'm offended and I deny it. I don't care how much resemblance there is between me and the baby water buffalo. I didn't do it.
Have you been supporting your buffalo child in any way?
I send, child support, but I haven't really been there as a father.
It's important that my costume be moist.
Now let's talk about you playing an Australian actor.
Very well.
How did you master the accent?
I had a love affair with the Australian way of speaking since Natural Born Killers. And Kirk Lazarus was originally Irish, and I said it's not a stretch for an Irish guy to be playing Irish in an Irish trailer at the beginning of the movie. Let's make him Australian. At that point, I could bend Ben's will to my whim because I was quite out of my mind and I could be very manipulative at times. So he said yes.
And did you base it on anyone?
I didn't, no. Though I was thinking about Daniel Day-Lewis a little bit, who I adore. And I'm a big fan of Colin Farrell's, and I think Russell Crowe is just literally amazing. So at times I'd feel a little of them come through, and then, but really towards the end of the movie I was feeling Peter O'Toole most of all, which is strange because clearly he's English.
Why am I in this movie? Maybe I just knew I had to represent because they had one good part in for a black man, they gave it to Crocodile Dundee.
Pump your brakes, kid. That man's a national treasure.
I just wanted to throw another shrimp on you, Bobby.
That ain't funny.
I'm sorry a dingo ate your baby.
You know that's a true story. Lady lost a kid. You about to cross the line.
That's it for Movie Juice, but I want you to join us again next time and check out the Ozploitation doco called Not Quite Hollywood. We'll also take you onto the red carpet for the opening night of the AFI screenings. It's a big year this year, the 50th, and the celebrations have begun already in the lead up to the Gala Bash in early December. I'll see you soon.